Next is from MK Flores. Up to his episode 345. I assume my band is over, unjust as it was. I'm a little behind on podcasts. I just listened to number 345.
Yeah, your band's over.
For some reason, Disco just had to be right this episode. He kept trying to shape his arguments to get around his narrative. Hashtag, what part don't you understand? I understand Body is gone now, but he's completely insufferable this episode. I'm so glad the English redneck is out the door.
It's English redneck.
All right, we're going to... unfortunately, MK, you came back in the mailbag. You're going to get another suspension because you did not ask a question.
That's right.
So you're suspended for a week. I don't even know what episode 345 was. So
I'm trying to look now. Yeah.
What a waste. Next is from JG, and the subject is Wheeler Yuta and the BCC. Hey, K100, hope all are well. My topic of discussion today is Wheeler Yuta in the BCC. My opinion, Yuta's presence...
Time out. Episode 345 is described as such. Hot news with Billy Body breaks down into shouting as Konnan and Disco vehemently disagree with his views on Cody's promos, using Dusty in the story and his push. So that was the beginning of the Cody arguments.
Oh, that's right.
And you know what? He's wrong. He was wrong.
Yeah.
Right. He said Cody was going to start getting booed in the lead up to what you call it, and that never happened. So it was like,
Right.
Well, he's changed that now where he says, we didn't have him back on because he was right about Cody losing and we were wrong.
What?
I was like, you
didn't care if Cody lost or not. Bro, Billy was always worried about who wins in line. Like, if you're just prognosticating on finishes of the matches, who gives a it's all this work? You know, It's like, we're not writing the finishes. Like, who cares? Like, I don't know. Next is from JG, and the subject is Wheeler Yuta on the BCC. Hey, K100, my topic of discussion is Wheeler Yuta on the BCC. In my opinion, Yuta's presence actually brings the Blackpool Combat Club down. Clearly, those bozos behind the scenes are trying to build him up, and in actuality, actually doing the opposite. I'm not booking the year over here, but if they really want to invest in this guy, they need to do this. The club betrays Yuta at the end of a Dynamite and beats him down brutally. A week later, the club brags about it on the mic. Then a week or so after, he returns triumphantly, standing tall. Personally, I wouldn't invest pocket lint and use bubblegum on this guy, but I'm tired of seeing his face on my TV, and for me, it's either put up or shut up, LOL. Take care, stay 100. First of all, I will say this. Wheeler Yuta's work has improved dramatically since he's been a part of the Blackpool Combat Club. That when they're brawling, he's like one of the only guys in the group that looks like he knows what he's doing out there. That looks violent. Like, his work looks better than Wheeler Yuta's work looks better than Moxley's, and it does. When they're fighting or like beating people down, Yuta looks like he's throwing smoke when he's punching the guy.
Yeah,
so it's like, I would disagree with that. I still think he was over push and pushed too fast. But he's definitely in a much better spot than he was before he started. Would you agree with that, Konnan?
Yeah, I'm going to kind of reiterate what you said, but in a different way. At the beginning, I was like you. I thought he was pushed too fast and over pushed, and he wasn't ready for prime time. Plus, he reminded me of 40 other wrestlers that did the same thing. They all did the same thing, the same match. But since he's been with these guys, he's gotten, a lot better. His work's changed. And, bro, I was in San Diego yesterday in the arena, and when he won, he had a lot of heat. Now that I remember, he won in the pay-per-view, so that's smart because by him, he doesn't have the credibility of the other guys, right? Danielson and Moxley and Castagnoli. But by letting him win, they're starting to elevate him. That's the way you make somebody like they're doing it right now.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm